going on? It's yours truly, Anna Queen, aka Mama Queen. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing blessed. I'm coming to you today with a zodiac video, and the zodiac that I'm doing right now is Leo. Leo, this is going to be your April reading, okay? So for all my lions and lionesses out there, Leo, this reading is for you. All the readings that I do are timeless. So if for whatever reason you click on this reading and it's not April, trust in divine timing that when you do click on the video, it's going to be for you. All right, this is going to be for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, Leo North Node, and Leo Moon. What does that mean? If you do not know your astrological placements in your birth chart, I'm going to be putting a link below where you can enter some information, and then you can get all the placements of your astrological signs in your own personal birth chart, okay? So that can answer that old question of, I'm a Leo, you're doing this reading, but it doesn't resonate with me, because perhaps you're working with another energy that's in your chart, okay? So do your homework. I will provide the link, and then we can move on from there. I pre-shuffle the cards for time's sakes because I am doing individual astrological zodiac readings for the month of April. I don't typically do that, but I was moved by spirit to do that. So you are going to get Anna Queen's undivided attention, each energy, each sign for the month of April, okay? So Leo, we're going to start with an oracle card. This oracle card that I pulled out for you is going to kind of give us a general energy of what the month of April is going to be holding for you, my Leo friends. This card that I pulled out says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So, with that in mind, it's telling me that I feel like, Leos, you have been going through a very sensitive, triggering time for the month of April, okay? April is going to kind of bring a lot of things that have been under the surface. It's going to start bringing it out to the light, okay? So depending on what's going on with your own personal situation, you can use your own intuition to know exactly what that means. Everybody's situation is different. This is collective for the Leo energy, okay? And first and foremost, we're going to start off the month of April, unfortunately, with some real serious heartbreak. Leo, what have you guys been up to? What the fuck have you been doing? I'm really feeling compassionate and empathetic about the situation, but there has been so much third party energy going on here. And what I mean, for those of you who have been in relationships, there has been a lot of cheating, a lot of lying, a lot of not telling the truth, Leo, okay? When I tell you what the cards need to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear, okay? And I'm going to read it like it is. There's no sugarcoating in my videos. And Leo, let me tell you, you guys have been hurting really bad. This is where the compassionate part that I have that's coming in for you. Whether you brought this hurt upon yourself or somebody brought this hurt on you, maybe we're going to get to that later on in the reading. But what I want to say here is that in the month of April, it's been about party. I see some of you guys drinking too much. I see that there's too much partying going on. There's not a lot of seriousness going on here. And I really feel that the reason for it is because somebody broke your heart. Leo, you are in an energy where somebody literally, the truth came out about a situation and that shit fucked you up to the core. And I'm really picking up that it has something to do with a third party situation. So I deal with energies. So whether this is male, female, 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 male, male, however it resonates for you, like I said, use your own intuition. Do not try to make the story fit for yourself. But I'm seeing here that there has been some cheating, and whatever's going on is going to be coming out to the light in the beginning of April. I see that Spirit is not playing games with you anymore. It is time for you to get real with yourself. I'm picking up the energy that, Leo, you were running from something. And whatever it was you were running from, like I said, I feel you were running from a painful situation. There was something that was coming to a conclusion in your life that you did not want to deal with, and you tried to drown yourself with distractions, whether that was drugs, sex, alcohol, partying, but whatever it was, you did not want to be dealing with that. But Spirit is saying it's time to accept the truth, okay? And now you got to start thinking and using your logic more about what's going on in your life. Enough of what's been going on. You have been coming out of an energy of being very anxious, and that anxiety is because you knew that things were not quite right. And I feel in the month of April, you are strong enough now to realize what's happening with the truth. Towards the middle of April, because of this situation, I feel like you're going to be in the spirit of like really holding on to whatever it is that you have. Perhaps this situation that you were in when you walked away from that third party situation, you may have been dependent on this person. And without this individual in your life, you knew that you were going to be shortchanged. Or perhaps the person that was walking out on you was going to be taking from you. And so you are literally going to be like on the floor holding whatever it is that you can salvage, because you truly had a fear of being destitute and being broke and maybe even being lonely. Okay, it's just a big energy of lack here. So you are literally holding on to whatever it is that you can get, because let's face it, the truth came out about a situation. So now that you know the situation, you have to deal with it and you have to face it. And a lot of times in our lives, we don't want to deal with a situation and face it, because then we know we're going to have to make a decision about it. And it's very difficult to make a decision. So many people are coming from a perspective of right or wrong, and it puts a lot of pressure on us to actually make a choice. But what I want to say, Leo, for you, you got to understand, if you don't make the choice, life is going to make the choice for you anyway. So wouldn't it behoove you and be better for you to make that choice yourself, love? Okay? Because you're going to need all the help. You're going to need all the emotional support that you can get. Whatever situation that it is that you're coming from, I see that it has really kicked your butt. It's really kicked your ass. But you know what? Spirit is saying you are ready to deal with this situation. You're ready to put the bickering behind you. You are ready to put the fighting behind you. It's time for you to you know that this situation is no longer good for you, okay? So in this month of April, you're going to be working real hard on getting out of that situation. Even though I see that there's a lot of swords here, it's still giving me a very strong emotional energy, okay? I see a strong male figure, okay, that is going to be helping you to deal with this situation. When you decide to pull yourself out of this situation, this is for a certain Leo. This may not be for everyone, but what I'm picking up is that there was a strong father figure or a strong boss-like figure or an older mentor in your life. And this person's wisdom, because I'm picking up that that person is no longer with you. But for some reason, you are remembering what this person has taught you, and it's going to help you to come out of that situation, because this is what has been triggering your anxiety, Leo, okay? Moving towards the end of the month of April, I see that even though you know you took a lot of losses, you are starting to realize that you still have some opportunities for you. The cups that were standing, you're deciding to look at them. Yes, there were cups that have fallen and you have lost, but there are still some that are there. So this is telling me that you're going to start to focus on what you still have going on in your life rather than what you lost, okay? So this is the purpose for the reason that this situation of that heartbreak was going on. Spirit wants you to learn how to get over disappointment and have more faith in yourself and more belief in yourself. Okay, I see for you, Leo, a lot of this situation had to do with self-esteem. A lot of you were not in a good place. But sometimes the only way to get up is when you're all the way at the bottom. And quite frankly, the month of April is starting off that way. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You are going to learn that you are more than capable of seeing your way through this situation, because you know what? This loyalty that was going on here, this third party energy, whether it was cheating, lying, or betrayal energies going on here, I want you to know, Leo, those type of situations, they manifest from within us. How we are and how we treat ourselves is how we treat others, okay? And so you are now learning to be more loyal, and you're learning how to be more truthful to yourself. And what you are learning in the month of April is that you know more than you thought you did. And even when you have answers, you have someone around you that is guiding you to these answers, okay? So even though at the end of April, moving towards the end, you still may not have everything that you wish it is that you had, you are going to take what you have left, appreciate it, and you are going to put that situation behind you because it was leading you in a very bad direction. So Spirit is telling me clearly, Leo, your energies right now are being shifted and redirected for the better of you. So even though you had to endure the heartache by other people, or perhaps you yourself were even the one who was causing that heartache, there was a very valuable lesson learned here. Your loyalty to yourself, how you feel about yourself, Leo, is going to be tested in the month of April. So expect that some triggers will be occurring. But if you face it with truth, if you face it with values, with integrity, look, you're going to have a new developed love for yourself and for others around you, because you are going to be clearing out the bullshit. No more sneaking around, no more hiding, no more trying to plot. Those habits no longer serve you. Leo, congratulations. I see you clearing up a lot of negative habits and behaviors. And that's because you have been triggered in the worst way. But there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you will be better, you will be stronger, and you will be wiser for it towards the end of April. So hang on, Leo. This has been your reading for April. If you'd like to book an appointment with me, I am accepting appointments. My information's in the link, the bio, and you can get a more personalized reading for you. Until next video, thank you guys for tuning in. Leos, I love you. Bless. Things will get better, okay? Dios la bendiga. Anna Queen loves you. Mwah, mwah.